Hi, part two. So, like I said, I started to wipe off the gray scratch pad or that gray scratch card material substance with my hands and kind of press the off switch on the camera. So we have black garlic in bag format again, made by the Chu Viet herbal store. Properties and coloring support to strengthen the resistance, stimulate digestion of food. Oh, I think it means build up your immune system. Support lower cholesterol, which is good for my dad because he's got a. And this is the English version of the benefits of using black garlic. Original green is black garlic. Reduce the risk of arteriosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis. I'm going to assume that artery has something to do with arteries, and sclerosis, or whatever the hell that is, refers to aging or something, or because that seems to be the theme of this, the benefits of consuming this plant material. Supports cardiovascular and anti-aging, so that's good. Again, my dad's in his 60s. My dad is entering retirement age. He hasn't taken good care of himself like most men, like most males have been eating the so-called diet, the man diet. So here are 2 packages of black garlic, and like I said, when my dad's recovered this summer, I'm gonna think that he's gonna try and get a RV out there, VR, virtual reality, an RV, recreational vehicle, a trailer motorhome, which is okay because they actually look nice now. Park it on her land, bring the sister and the mom there, or maybe they spend another year and a half out there in China while my dad's still in recovery, talking to doctors in BC. I don't think my dad's gonna make it to Alberta. He doesn't have the physical stamina. Besides, it's going to be very difficult for my dad to live out there. So my wife was giving me. So that's what Chu Viet is. It's a copper trade. I think it's a store that sells. Oh, it's a herbal store. So that's where she got this. That's where she got the coffee from. That's where she got the black garlic from. So my wife's instructions. That was Felicity or Teresa or Felicity's. That's her Catholic name, Felicity. Felicity's or Teresa or something like that. I have to read again. I think it's Felicity. Felicity's instructions were to keep one of these for me and my mom, which is quite a lot. These little bulbous there are the garlic, and give the rest just to my dad. This can get recycled, so it goes into the blue baggy thing right there that you just written there. And Harmonica's mine, black or Vietnamese coffee is for my dad. Plus the other Vietnamese coffee in my box someplace, and the coffee maker will give my dad as well. Hopefully this plus the ginseng, which is also a ginseng, is actually a ginseng. Ironically, is from here, from Canada. It's the so-called Ontarian variety strain. Either way, my dad's gonna poop very nicely, which is, well, I'm in my 40s, so I'm at that age where I can talk about bodily waste. You know, that old man age where you can talk about bodily waste all the time. I got lots of people on Facebook who are talking about their systems, especially this one guy called this one older man who's talking about his problems all the time, or not problems, but his new body all the time. So we're getting to age, and that's the facts of life. You know, when you get to that age, you got a lot of seniors and you got a lot of retirees, baby boomers, early boomers, later mid boomers, and the later boomers. I am a mid Generation X, so I was in between the I was in between the shift from digital to from analog to digital, so I kind of got my generation, some of my generation got mixed up in that, and then we quickly got our bearings. But you know, being disabled doesn't help at all. But I finally got my life back in order. I got a few more years of trying to save up as much as I can for what is it called for the RDSP. Well, I'm getting a real job too, and I'm also going to plan to day trade as well. Because I too want to move out to BC. So hopefully this will get my dad's system back in order. He has at least 20 more years of enjoyment of life still, living out there in paradise. I'll occasionally go visit him. Occasionally he'll go visit Glass's grandma. She's in her late 80s, so I don't 90s, but she's in good shape still. I mean, and hopefully we'll try to last as long as possible in this world, and you know, eating this, drinking that, doing whatever things we can to keep the system flashed, then that'll help clean the system out. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It's these little bulbous little clovers, these little cloves of garlic are on the inside. And I guess these are the little bulbs here, and the little cloves are in there. So that'll try and consume this stuff, and for about a month. I got it. That's turmeric support was the last 3 months. These are probably the last 3 months as well. Ginseng bag is the ginseng bag is just a one tiny bag, but it's very potent. And according to Chinese people, the more smellier it is, the more bitter it tastes, the more weird it smells like. It's actually very good for you because it's got a lot of extracts. That's where the medicine comes from. You know, you smell some good cedar, you smell some good sweetgrass, you smell some good sage, and it really cleans your system out. And hopefully that'll survive out there, and he'll recover. And he's slowly getting his business back in order. Slowly trying to work business, trying to provide for his stepson. Trying to provide a small business with him. Maybe start a small business with me if some business interest is here. So I'll be traveling quite a bit in the future. It's gonna be hard on my body, but if my dad can take it, if my dad is a traveling merchant, I could be a traveling merchant too. I guess the strong smell, like I said, smell your fingers. I had that reaction. You go to a Chinese herbal store, and in any Chinese mall, because malls in Chinatown are closing. You go to Chinese merchants in Chinatown and whatnot, and you get to really reek it in, and you're like going woo, and it's probably like the dongus and the other ginsengs, and apparently these a lot of them are root based too. So a lot of them are root based teas, and they can really irritate you, but they can really tickle your throat like that in this case. And it's like going to a pot shop, right? And then you smell the strong cali weed, and or smell a strong pot, and then you know it's good for you, but it has strong smell, and it makes the it's plant based, so therefore it causes some kind of causes a anaphylactic kind of reaction, and that's the nature of plant living on Earth. even if you go hiking, when I go with my friend hiking, the smell works, but then it's also overwhelming and it works at the same time. So you just gotta suck up it, suck it up. And Maria feeling kind of warm down there, kind of inflated. So that's just normal. Cut the grass, it's just like that. You know, until we can figure out how to clean the air filters, which create some kind of space age air filter, like it's some kind of space apartment, and some like that movie The Rock, the skyscraper starring The Rock. Then, but you gotta clean out your system and try to make it as much as you can. And well, that's go. This is the Uncle Wiki Woo. This is Wiki Woo signing off. That's opening up the fun box and giving people giving people their supplies, and hopefully my dad's got his Dr. Ho's foot pad, and hopefully we'll see what happens. We'll see if this because like I said, my dad's on a cocktail of 5 different medications that are designed to kind of rebalance his blood pressure, his painkillers while his feet are growing back, or just basically trying to reset his system as much as we can with medication. So these natural ways, they're intended to just help you digest food, just help you pass gas, help you pass clean, just help you improve your diet. And hopefully they'll create some kind of butt gug or gut bugs, microorganisms in his gut that will kind of shoot serotonin to his tired brain, and in my case, I think I'll take better care of myself, and finish off my studies and try to provide a home for my kids. If I'm still able to have kids, because maybe I might be too old, maybe I might be too unhealthy. Like I said, this is one of the benefits of being a tard, is because you're kind of delayed to everything. I'm using the word retard in the sense of delayed, like the French term for delayed or retrogressive or slow, held back, or slow mode. It's held back or retard. There's no and yeah, that's one of the benefits of having this disability is. So I'm hoping that in the future we can start working on improving the neurological issues that disabled kids have, or at least provide them the training they have. I had this in the 80s. Like I said, I'm a middle generation X kid, so growing up. So that's when they were just starting to implement these projects, starting to implement these reforms, and then they would also mature in the late 90s and early 2000s. But by then it was by then their priorities are young people. Their priorities are not for us young adults who have it already. Or there's a certain age limit they particularly cater to, which I'm glad, which I'm grateful for. I mean, these guys get the group homes, these guys get the friendship groups, these guys get the support they need to actually achieve their thing. But what about us? Generation X, the middle children. So yeah. Sometimes it feels like I'm gypped. I've been not gypped. That's a racist term. I've been ripped off by God. Some days it feels like I've been held back. And I found an e-wife now who cares about me, who actually sent all these care packages for my father. I'll be so when I become a dad of my own and get money going, and I'll be supporting my dad and my mom and her dad and her mom. And, that's the Asian way, is that we support our grandparents, and then they occasionally give us a $20 IC out of the hundreds we give them, which is good because that's the way it should be. IC is every New Year's, the kids, even though if you're an adult and you're a kid, you still get lychee. But if you're an adult and you have kids, then you give lychee. Lychee is funny money, and the idea is that when you start off the new year, you try to start off with a strong footing with these benefits. And I put my lychee to last year's lychee to my sister-in-law's rent and education, so this will help her. Hopefully, she'll get a scholarship. She'll wow some of her professors there. She'll get a scholarship, and she'll get one of those overseas Asian scholarships, and we can add this to my wife's parents or her grandparents' support. They live currently out on a commune farm. They own the farm. I mean, this is their family land, and this is their ancestral land, but it's in the commune. But I think they're going to phase that system out eventually. They're going to keep very, very token trappings of the old socialist system as they slowly embrace commerce that a country needs, and hopefully they'll have reached enough youngsters to teach them the virtues of being selfless and being social-minded. Sort of like Canada, that have an economy much like Canada's a mixed economy. But in my case, my plans are, just like I said with Dad and stuff. I think I'll basically learn how to be a amateur arboretum. I don't know if that's the right word. Arbiter. A tree planter, and see if I can remain healthy enough to climb up them hills and start planting some trees in some dead woods areas, and hopefully it'll grow back 500 years from now. It'll grow back eventually, and it'll be ready for the next few thousand generations of Canadians. I'm not sure if Canada will exist anymore by then. Most countries have a 500-year. Most countries have a certain shelf life. But like I said, I'm gonna try to keep that system as much alive as possible. Keep my system alive as possible. My friend, Monica is going hiking often. She goes skiing in the winter. She goes hiking during the summer, and I've started to go hiking in the summer with her. Hopefully, in August we'll get some good hikes going, and enjoy nature. And when I go hiking, I occasionally spot garbage, and I pick the garbage up, and especially when we visit the indigenous Chiniki parking lot, where I usually pick up the loose trash, and I usually pick up bottles and whatnot. And so yeah, so sending out care packages. I got some care packages. I just sent my wife some packages of Twizzlers, so she'll be on her way by mid-August when her friend's aunt goes to visit Vietnam. I'm going to remind them to bring the Twizzlers with them. I gave them $20 to do that. I gave the family $20 just as a thank you, and we're coming up to our 20-minute mark, so this is Uncle Wiki Woo signing off. Thank you for watching our show. We're gonna be right back. Thanks you.